And would you believe that Llama is not even 2 years old? If we look at the timeline, right, when we started in February 2023, we released Llama, the first version of Llama. Then in July, we released Llama 2, which was able to actually interact with. Then later, we released several versions all the way to, let me show you each one. So the first Llama, as I was saying, is the first foundation model that was focused on the research community. We released 4 different sizes, but we hear people who were saying, we want to be able to build applications on top of it. So Llama 2 followed up with fine-tuning and the ability to interact with this Meta AI back in September. Then came Llama 3, and Llama 3 had stronger performance with new capabilities, and we only released 2 models, 8 billion and 70 billion. But then we quickly followed up with even stronger performance and a 4.5B model, and now with many more capabilities like tool usage, more reasoning, more coding. But as we started to develop these models, we asked ourselves, and again, the beauty of developing open source is that we are in close contact with the community, and the community comes back and says, hey, we like these models, but we want to run them on device. And people were doing all sorts of crazy quantizations, right, to be able to run on laptops and so forth. So what we did is, with Llama 3.2, is propose a series of small models, lightweight. Llama 3.2 also has other launches like the vision models, but I'm going to talk about the tiny models. And with these models, we transition from GPUs to on-device computing. We baked in all the power of the 8 billion and 70 billion model together with instructions from 4.5B into a tiny model. And these were looking at use cases that are important to have in a cell phone or on device. For example, rewriting, summarization, tool usage. Right? These are models, because models are smaller, they cannot do everything, but they are become more specialized and really good at what they do. These models, the 1B, 3B, and the safety Llama Guard models come with 128K context length. And the beauty of them, again, is that you can use them to personalize. You can decide what you process locally and what you send to the cloud, right? Allows being able to build applications on device, allows developers this flexibility. You don't need to be calling all the time cloud, and they are extremely fast. How do we build them? So this is a schema of what went into Llama 3.2 models. So we took the best of our strongest models, the 8B, the 70B, and the 405B. With the 8B and the 70B, we did pruning, right? So we took the 8 billion model, we pruned it. That means we removed certain components and we used them to initialize our tiny models. But then we used logic data, so we use the outputs of our 8B and 70 models to teach these initialized models how to reason. The 4 use cases that we look for on-device: writing assistance, summarization, instruction following, tool usage. Llama 3.3, this is for pulsing performance. So what we did is, starting from the BF16 models, if you do just the regular quantization that you have available, you lose about 20% of performance across many metrics. The memory footprint by 30%. So this really allows developers to bake in models into on-device. And with that, okay. I had we had into smaller formats so that more people can use them. And Llama 3.3 brings the performance of a 405B model in almost every category to the 70B model. And we did this by improving our capabilities, so our portrait models around. And it's not only that, but Llama is in partnership with many other startups that allow them to customize the distribution that allows many partners to be part of, to provide APIs to developers as part of the Llama stack. For GPUs on device, up to 128K tokens in context, and text and image with the developer experience of the Llama stack. Looking to the future, what we want to have in Llama 4 is native integrations, longer context length and paging, text and image, but do this across a myriad of modalities, and then more third-party integrations. And that's it. So, thank you for your attention.